Good morning. Welcome back to your morning brew, where we start our day inspired. Today, I want to share a simple rule that has made my life so much easier, both in my career and in my personal life. Here it is. Always strive to give value before you ask for value. It sounds simple, right? But the truth is, most of us get this backwards. We rush to ask before we're invested. We look for what we can get before we've thought about what we can give. And that one small shift, flipping the script, changes everything. Think about it. The people who stand out in your life, in your inbox, in your network, they're the ones who make deposits before withdrawals. The colleague who jumps in to help without being asked. The friend who checks in not because they need something, but because they care. The leader who pours into their team before they even ask for results. That's giving value. And it builds trust, it builds credibility and goodwill. Here's the catch: giving value doesn't have to be big. It's often the small, consistent gestures that compound over time. When I first started coaching, I remember feeling this pressure to prove myself and get people quickly that I could coach right after I got certified. My instinct was to ask, to pitch, to sell. But then I flip it. I started offering value first, sharing insights, giving people frameworks, hosting free sessions, showing up consistently online with encouragement. Guess what? People started coming to me, not because I asked, but because I had already shown I could help. And this isn't just about coaching or business. Even in my corporate career, I've even seen it. The leaders who thrive are the ones who show they're interested in their people before asking them to work late to hit the targets or to change direction. So, how do you actually live this out? Here are a few ways. In relationships, ask yourself, how can I make this person's day easier? Maybe is sending a quick voice note, maybe is celebrating their wins, or simply listening to them. At work, share resources, insights, or encouragement before you even ask for support. Be the one who lives first. In networking, instead of asking, can you help me? Try, here's something I thought might be useful for you. Even online, instead of posting for likes or for validation, think, what's one piece of value I can leave someone with today? Here's what's powerful. When you give value first, you set yourself apart. People remember you, they trust you, and ironically, you rarely have to ask as much because value has a way of circling back. I like to think of it as living from abundance, not scarcity. Scarcity says, I need to grab what I can. Abundance says, I'll give because I know there's more than enough. And that shift, it changes how people see you and how you see yourself. So here's your reflection for today. Where's one place in your life this week that you can give value before you ask for it? It doesn't have to be big. It can be sending a note to someone, share a resource, celebrate someone, offer a hand. Because the truth is, when you give value first, you don't just make life easier, you make it richer. That was it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you have an amazing day ahead, and I'll see you here Monday for a new episode of the Leading Yourself podcast. And as always, every Saturday for our coffee chat here on the Morning Brew.